Got to be kidding me.
For sure. Technology. Elon Musk, I thought about him instantly. He is like our quasi-president, if you will, because, seeing pictures of him standing over Trump, pictures, they mean everything. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. And seeing him with his AI advancement, SpaceX, Tesla, Dogecoin is now trying to take over, right? So we could potentially have one currency. Where is that in the Bible where, times of a one currency, mark of the beast?
That's Revelation 13 and 16. Watch this. Revelation 13 and 16, and then Daniel 12 and 4. Actually, give me Daniel 12 and 4 first. Daniel 12 and 4. I want that one first, about technology.
Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book.
The book is the Bible. Seal it up. Go ahead.
Even to the time of the end.
This is the time of the end. It's open now. That's what we're waking up saying, oh, we're the Israelites. We're the people in the book. Go ahead.
Many shall run to and fro.
To try to get understanding. Go ahead.
And knowledge shall be increased.
That word knowledge translates to science. Science shall be increased. And this is what you see with Elon Musk. Now, regarding the currency exchange, get that in Revelation 13 or 16.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
Meaning everybody.
To receive a mark in their right hand.
The mark that you're going to support is sin. They're going to make the Bible illegal. At least the way we teach it's going to be illegal. That's why Trump has new laws for anti-Semitism and it's anti-Christian laws.
Yep, he did.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
A mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Like Elon is trying to make a brain chip, but that's really not what it's talking about. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell.
Meaning trade. Buying and selling deals with commerce. You won't be able to do that. Go ahead.
Save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Which is 666. So that in currency exchange of buying and selling, they're going to control that. That will bend the population to do what they say, to do what they want. Make the Bible illegal. If you don't, condemn this book, like during the time of Rome. In order to buy and sell, I believe it was during the time of Claudius, they had a coin where they had to confess that Caesar was God. And if you did not do it, you could not buy and sell. So this isn't the first time
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to open up by giving all the praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who rule well and preach his truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And this is the brother Amon Ayash from the GMS Indianapolis camp, coming back at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And today's lesson is going to be entitled, Bishop Nathanael Goes Off Once Again Concerning the Mark of the Beast Breakdown. And, you heard it for yourself, man. Which I grabbed this video off the page, GMS Watchman. It's entitled, this video is about what Bishop Nathanael said on February 27th, 2025 regarding the mark of the beast. And, hey, it came straight from his mouth, man. Hey, Bishop Nathanael, is pushing that the mark of the beast is sin. Which when you come out with a breakdown like that, with that, now we got a lot of problems. You see, because that means what that Adam and Eve. If you say the mark of the beast is sin, then essentially what you're saying is that Adam and Eve, they had the mark of the beast. Okay, you're saying that Solomon had the mark of the beast. You're saying King David had the mark of the beast. Are you pretty much saying we all got the mark of the beast, man? All right, if you want to say the mark of the beast is sin, you see, but we got a problem. See, because, hey, man, we understand that, Yahweh Shai in his past life, he was Solomon. You see? And we understand that ultimately, anyone who takes the mark of the beast, man, when the Lord comes back, man, they're going to be destroyed. So, hey, if Yahweh Shai in his past life was Solomon, all right, and the mark of the beast is sin, and Solomon, he sinned, and now we have a problem. Okay? King David, he transgressed. You saying he had the mark of the beast because he transgressed? Yet, in the kingdom of heaven, he's going to be sitting on the throne, man. All right, with Yahweh Shai above him. You see? So when you come out with breakdowns like this and you're deceiving the people, you leave a lot of holes in your doctrine, man. More holes than Swiss cheese. Okay? And like you saying, man, you say the mark of the beast is sin. That means the scripture tells us that what? We've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of the Most High Yahweh by Shem Yahshua. You see, so also that means if we've all sinned, okay, and you say that the mark of the beast is sin, right? If the mark of the beast is sin, then at the end of the day, there wouldn't even be an elect, right? But we understand, according to the scriptures, or according to prophecy, that ultimately the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai has an elect that he will deliver, man, in these last days, and an elect, all right, that will not take that mark, okay? See, when you go into that word mark in Revelation 13 and 16, all right, as a matter of fact, let's get it, man. Because it's literally going to tell you that it's something physically carved inside you. And you seen how he tried to use deception. When reading this verse, he said his own words were, now Elon is trying to make a brain chip, but that's not what that's talking about. Yes, it is. All right, the chip that's going to go, the mark that's going to go in the forehead is the brain chip that Elon Musk is making, man. Okay? Revelation 13:16, it says, and he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Dealing with this word mark. It's the Greek word charagma. And I'm going to jump straight to the point. It says thing carved. You see? Now, when you deal with the word carved, right? It says cut or engraved to produce an object. Let's see. Because to carve simply means to cut, man. So also, once again, we understand that this is going to be a physical mark that's going to be cut within your skin, right? And we'll go furthermore into when we get down to the 666 part. It says to cut with care or precision. You see? So ultimately, this charagma is a physical mark that's going to be physically cut within you, man. Okay? And reading up, right, definition A, it says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Hamashiach, which ultimately scripture tells that there are many anti-Hamashiachim, but ultimately, if you take this mark, if you take this chip, ultimately you are anti-Yahushua. You see, so ultimately this is going to be a physical mark, okay, that signals that you are against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and also that you claim Esau, Edom, and so-called white man as your God, right? But reading on, verse 17 is that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And ultimately, hey man, you ain't gonna walk into a fucking store, the cashier ask you, did you sin today? You say no, and ultimately you can't buy nothing. Okay, this is once again a physical mark that's going to be carved within you, man. Verse 18, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 which told us to what? 666. Now, when you deal with 666 in the Greek is chizai stigma. Now, what we want to get is the stigma part, because this is very important to know, right? It says, and that's the 6, all right, chizai stigma. Our stigma would be the 6, right? It says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body, which pricked is another word for cut. As we go on to read, it says to ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. So that's just further and more concrete proof that this mark that's getting ready to be made mandatory in the near future that Revelation 13 chapter speaks about, guess what? It is literally a physical mark, man. It is not sin. Okay? It says, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. You see, so ultimately, this is a physical mark that majority of the people of the world are going to take in the days to come, And ultimately, in that, they're declaring Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, as their God. You see? Now, when that time finally comes to pass, man, hey, Bishop Nate, man, you're going to have a lot of explaining to do in that day. You see, hey, none of your men are checking you, man. You see, and this is why the men of GMS are beginning with Apostle Har, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakab, Apostle Ramlab, and on down, man. All right, the men of Great Millstone, man, beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. This is the reason why, all right, we refer to your congregation as zombies, man. See, because nobody in that group is checking Bishop Nathanael, all right, when it comes to his false breakdowns pertaining to the prophecies and pertaining to the scriptures. Okay, so I want to grab Jeremiah chapter 23, beginning in verse 1. It says, "Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua." And ultimately, how do you scatter the sheep of the Lord's pasture? And first and foremost, who are the Lord's sheep, man? The Israelites. Okay? And now, how do you scatter them? All right, by diverting them and putting them on every path but the right path. And how do you do that? By telling them everything but the truth, man. Okay, you're not leading them down the path of truth. Or when you're when you false prophets out there are giving all these false breakdowns. All right, you got all these Israelites going these various different ways, but the right way. Okay, you got these jakes out here following lies, man. You know, verse 12. "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them." Meaning, well, ultimately, hey, you never went back, all right, and corrected your false breakdowns and told the people the truth. All right, you just led the people astray further away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua by selling them lies, man. Okay, and ultimately, you false prophets, man, y'all gonna have to pay for this. It says, "Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua." In other words, man, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is saying he's going to bring judgment upon you false prophets, man. All you Israelites who's responsible are for leading, all you so-called leaders and groups who's responsible for leading Israelites down the wrong path, man. Hey, the Lord's coming to get you, man. All right, the Lord's getting ready to bring judgment upon you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 18 and beginning in verse 20. It says, "But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die." So you see, so ultimately, hey, being a false prophet and speaking lies into the people, man, hey, that's something that's not taken lightly in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, that's something that's worthy of death, man. You see, and all you camps out there, all right, that's refusing to tell our people the truth, man. Hey, the Lord, he's going to bring swift and brutal judgments upon you, man. I like the book of Titus talks about those whose mouths must be stopped, man. How is the Lord going to stop the mouths of you false prophets, man? By executing judgment upon you, man. Okay, it says, verse 21, "And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hath not spoken?" Verse 22, it says, "When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hath not spoken. But the prophet has spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him." You see, so ultimately, the way we can tell a true prophet from a false prophet is that, hey, man, a true prophet, okay, whatever they speak are in the name of the Lord, which ultimately a true prophet is going to speak according to the scriptures, are in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And when the things that the true prophet says comes to pass, all right, then ultimately it's going to be known that ultimately those were men sent by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, but a false prophet, all right, if they come to you out the scriptures, but ultimately their breakdowns, all right, what they're saying is false. All right, when the time comes for said prophecies to be manifested, right, or come to pass, right, and whatever the false prophets were saying, all right, doesn't line up, all right, with the prophecies in the scriptures, or whatever the false prophets were saying doesn't come to pass, and ultimately it's going to be known that ultimately those individuals were not sent by the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? Now, one thing we understand, which the elder, I believe the elder's name is the elder Yashalam from the GMS Watchman camp. One thing we do understand is that the Lord, he's in control of everybody, man. Man's goings are of the Lord. You see, so these prophets, these false prophets, man. All right, they are set up on the left hand side of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. All right, to deceive those that the Lord doesn't want. Okay, because each and every day, man, we're in a sifting process, and the Lord is using the false prophets, man, to weed out the ones that He doesn't want, man. Those that are not of His elect. Okay. Job chapter 12, verse 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. So ultimately, the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Ashai controls who's being deceived, and the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Ashai controls who's doing the deceiving. All right? And all this is being done on the left-hand side. Okay. Ezekiel chapter 14 and verse 9. It says, and if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. You see, because ultimately, hey, you are being a stumbling block unto the children of Israel, causing them to go off and commit iniquity, man. Or when you out here telling lies and breaking down the scriptures wrong, you causing them to go down the wrong path. You see, so ultimately, now that you're causing all these people to commit sin and iniquity, and now you got all this blood on your hands, man. And ultimately, hey, the only thing left is for the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Ashai to bring judgment upon you, man. You see? But one thing we understand is that, hey, you and your congregation, man, hey, y'all gonna be caught up out there, man. You know? Jeremiah 14, and beginning verse 13, it says, then said I, Lord Yahweh Bashmi Ashai, behold, the prophet say unto them, ye shall not see the sword, neither shall ye have famine, but I will give you assured peace in this place. And a crazy thing is, man, Bishop Nathanael, he's famous for saying in past times that there wasn't going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. You see? So, hey, man, hey, you fit the bill. Verse 14, then said the Lord Yahweh Bashim, then the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. So at the end of the day, man, the Lord, he's not dealing with these dudes, man. The Lord got Satan on these dudes. Point blank simple. It says, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and a divination and a thing of naught and the deceit of their heart. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them. So, hey, we read all that to show you that ultimately, these false leaders out here and their congregations are both going to get caught up out there, because like the scriptures say in verse 15, all right, these prophets that's saying that sword won't come, famine won't come, and you know, and these different calamities won't come. The Lord said by the things that they said wasn't coming, that they're going to be consumed by. And those that follow them, they're going to be consumed by the same things. You see? So here it is. Okay, you're not warning your congregation about what the mark of the beast really is. Okay, hey, you're going to get caught up in it, and your congregation going to get caught up in it, man. Okay? Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 13 and verse 4. It says, O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. And, you know, one of the traits of a fox is cunning. And another word for cunning is deceitful. So you have a lot of deceitful, wicked men are within the nation of Israel, man. Verse 5, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai. So ultimately, hey, you false prophets out there, man, are guilty of not preparing the house of Israel for the days to come. And how are you not preparing them? By giving them false breakdowns. All right, when you give people false breakdowns and tell them, you know, and you're not telling them what the mark of the beast is, or you're not telling them to get ready for the tribulation that's coming. All right, really, man, you're getting Jake in a very comfortable state to where ultimately, hey, they're not getting themselves right for the days that's coming. Okay, so now, all right, you have a bunch of blood on your hands, man. You see, because the prophecy in Revelation 13 is a prophecy, man. Okay, that is very important, all right, to break down properly. You see, because ultimately, hey, our people got to know what that is to know what decision to make. Because this decision, all right, is literally a matter of life and death. Okay, but a lot of these camps, man, they don't look at it like that. You know? So let me grab this in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 48 and verse 10. It says, cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully. You see, and when you coming out the scriptures and breaking them down falsely, then that's you doing the work of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yashai, deceitfully. You see? And also when you understand, hey, the Lord, he's getting ready to bring judgment upon you false prophets, man, in these last days. It says, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. So, hey, man, when things like this pop up, man, hey, those of us who have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, us men, okay, hey, we got to step up, okay, and go into the scriptures, right, and go against, all right, these false prophecies and these false breakdowns that these false prophets are bringing out, man. You know? Hey, as Apostle Paul said, hey, that we are set for the defense of the gospel. Guess what? When we go against these false breakdowns that these false prophets are bringing out, man, and go against them with the scriptures, guess what, man? That is us defending the gospel. You see? And part of our doctrine, okay, part of the true doctrine, our part of Yahweh Shai's doctrine is that what? Ultimately, the mark of the beast is the RFID marker chip, man. So if you're not teaching that, then guess what, man? You a false prophet. Second Peter chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there should be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies. And, you know, I'm of the belief that this individual sold out, man. You know, because, you know, for to come up with, you know, all these false breakdowns and to just wax worse and worse and worse. Because, hey, man, this individual, he used to teach the names of Yahweh Shai. Now he's saying Most High and Christ bless, and his doctrines is just getting worse and worse and worse. Me personally, I believe he sold out. You know, it says, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them. And Bishop Nathanael, you have denied the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. You see, you're on record, all right, breaking down and teaching the true names of the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, which the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shah. But all of a sudden, you refuse to push those names. You see, this is why we believe you sold out, man. It says, even denying the Lord that bought them and bring upon themselves swift destruction. See, and that destruction is coming for these false leaders as well as their congregation. So let's go here to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, I believe. Let's see, I want to get to the point. This is Ezekiel chapter 34, beginning in verse 9. It says, therefore, O ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. And see, a shepherd is someone who tends to the sheep, guides the sheep. You see, so ultimately the shepherds today will be, the prophets, right? Because ultimately the prophets are set up, all right, to lead the rest of the sheep, right, the nation of Israel, back to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, but you got a lot of wicked shepherds, all right, in Israel, who's not leading, all right, the children of Israel towards Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, right? Verse 10, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hand and cause them to cease from feeding the flock. You see, because at the end of the day, hey, with all this falsehood going out and damnable heresies, it's going to come a point in time where the Lord is going to